So Gordon, once we've completed the point out in the field that we did the actual assessment on, we answered yes or no to if that indicator met or did not meet that criteria. So we still have to find out whether or not we have met the guidance to see if we have that resource concern or not. So the Cropland in-field soil health assessment actually have a decision tree for those indicators that we identified. And if we're looking back on the sheet where we did the assessment, we saw that we only had one indicator that did not meet the criteria, and that was for
penetration resistance.
Penetration resistance. So this decision tree is broken down into the 4 resource concerns: compaction, soil organism habitat loss or degradation, soil organic matter depletion, and aggregate instability. So it's pretty simple instructions. You just want to circle the indicators that do not meet the assessment criteria during that evaluation that we did out there at that point in the field. So if we're looking back, we only had penetration resistance was the only one that did not meet. So we simply circle that under compaction, and then we're going to just follow that over because the other indicators that were for the resource concern of compaction were ponding or infiltration, that penetration resistance, water stable aggregates, soil structure, and plant roots. So we circled penetration resistance, and then we want to move on across in that decision tree. So we do have one circled, but the question is the surface soil platy, or do 2 or more indicators not meet the assessment criteria?
No.
So the answer is no. So we're going to follow that decision tree on down to see that we do not have a compaction resource concern. So we could, if we had other indicators that also
like plant roots,
or biopores or soil structure or the aggregates or crust, if any of those were identified in the evaluation of that point, then we would have those circled for each one of these resource concerns, and we could follow over within the decision tree to see if we did or did not have criteria that met the identification of the resource concern. So we can see that we did not have any other indicators that were marked no, other than the penetration resistance. So it shows through that assessment that we do not have any resource concerns in that particular point at that field.